Pilots, crew, and more made their way to work in the morning of the 11th of January 2023, alongside, you could argue, passengers, not expecting what was to follow. Unfortunately, there was a significant outage that resulted in the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA's, systems collapsing. Over 80% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and join the community. The outage impacted the Notice to Air Mission, or NOATM. This is a system that provides safety information to flight crews, and given the system's importance, it would have been unsafe to have aircraft departing airports and airspace normally with this taking place. The computer outage brought the US domestic network to a standstill, and also just largely US airspace being impacted. As a result, there was an order that prevented airlines from clearing aircraft to depart, a decision that is necessary and primarily impacts services around the country. This came as the FAA inspected the problem, attempted to determine the cause, and also performed critical safety checks. Thousands of aircraft were stuck on the ground at airports across the country, while airborne flights were, yes, cleared to land in some instances. In other cases, they were forced to divert. As some passengers sat on aircraft awaiting their departures, others were informed at the exact same time that their flight would likely be cancelled. This order from the Federal Aviation Administration to ground departing aircraft comes actually only a matter of weeks after a saga that involved Southwest led to the cancellation of more than 15,000 flights across 10 days and impacted travelers' holiday season. The crisis in that case primarily affected the US domestic network as well. The cause of the outage has yet to be confirmed, given it occurring not that long ago. What should be mentioned is the US President Joe Biden was informed of the matter, and this was as per a press secretary for the White House. From this, they determined that a full investigation will be required to source the root cause of the problem. Per Cirium data, it was expected that 2.9 million seats would be available for flights in the US on Wednesday, the 11th of January. However, passengers flying ultimately was severely reduced due to the outage impacting airlines, airports, and more, and it will likely continue to impact for the following days. As with anything in the industry, there is a knock-on effect that hurts schedules and more. Even if the ground stop is for 25 minutes, let alone a handful of hours, the implications can definitely be felt. At 8:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the morning of Wednesday, the 11th of January, the US was met with news from the Federal Aviation Administration, which did confirm that the ground stop had been lifted and regular air traffic operations would resume gradually. Now, gradually being one of the main words there that people did focus on, with delays amounting hours, diversions, and so much more impacting the operations within the United States. It is hard to gradually get these planes back in the sky in the manner that passengers may want. As a lot of people have already said, there has to be a degree of patience exercised by all those flying in the next couple of days, as the repercussions will be felt for many, many days to come and likely extend it through to the weekend, as the US aviation system is huge, from airlines, flight, passengers carried on a daily basis, and to see implications on the morning rush. Thankfully, it was only a couple of hours, but it was definitely severe enough to definitely cause massive issues for upcoming days. To confirm once again, the reason why this all happened was an outage related to the Notice to Air Missions, and it is a safety critical function that provides safety information to flight crews that resulted in the ground stop being ordered and flights were unable to depart. If you have any thoughts, or maybe you were impacted by the ground stop, please do let us know down below in the comments. We hope you are continuing to stay safe and enjoying the content here on Globetrotting. Until the next time, take care and be safe. We will see you then.